anyway with what Tony said of get a top QB. I don't know if you need a top quarterback right now. Just in college football, I don't know if you need one. I know right now you have guys like Fernando Mendoza and Dante Moore are up there, but I don't know if you need a top quarterback. I think you need a quarterback that can just execute your plays. And I think Aaron Philo can do that. I'm not saying, national championship in 2026 or anything. Like I'm not doing that. But I think Aaron Philo can execute the offense and be efficient and effective. And I think that's mostly what they're looking for. I do have my concerns with him and my doubts with him. The arm is like the arm strength, the arm velocity is a little concerning for me. Like you watch the film and he'll get the ball to his receivers, right? And usually he gets in there on time. But part of it is the way that he kind of like throws his entire body into some of these throws. Like there's some throws and it looks like he is full, like chucking his whole force behind it. And so that's a little concerning because, and I'm not trying to do like the conference hierarchy thing, but in the SEC, those windows close quicker. Right? Like you did that in, I was going to say the ACC, but this year, the only team that he threw passes against was Gardner-Webb. Last year, sure, you did NC State, Miami. But so I do have concerns about him. I'm not the type of person that you come to and you go, oh, who's going to like hype me up there? Like when I'm hyped about something, like Jaden Woods coming back, Jaden Ball coming back, it's because I'm hyped about something. It's as simple as that. When I'm hyped about something, it's because I'm hyped about something. Aaron Philo, I think, can run the offense. And I think he can do a good job running the offense. Is he going to be this exceptional All-American guy? I don't think so. I know there's going to be people that say Kyle Trask wasn't this, incredible phenom. I don't care. I also think there's a difference between, like, I'm talking about his talent. I'm talking about how physically gifted he is. And, like, I think the way that I'm evaluating him is more of, like, an NFL draft version. I think how a lot of people will evaluate him and how the conversations around him will be developed is his production. I think he can be really productive. I don't think he's an amazing quarterback. But I will also say this at the same time. He's thrown the ball 100 times, or 100-something times in his career. It's not like he has a large sample size. Like, we don't know how he will handle certain situations. We don't know that. We don't know what a team is going to look like with him as the leader of the team. Because even, when he was at Georgia Tech and he had to play because Haynes King was hurt, everybody still knew this was Haynes King's team, right? Whoever wins this competition, it's going to be your team. And so with Aaron Philo, I think he's physically capable of running the offense. I think he could be a really productive passer. But as far as, is he this phenom? No, I don't think so. He's a serviceable quarterback, or he's going to be a serviceable quarterback. I think what a lot of us are kind of hanging our hat on right now is you have, I think, a pretty good running back room, right? Jaden Ball, Evan Pryor, Duke Clark. You've got maybe London Montgomery from East Carolina. He's visiting. You've got a really talented wide receiver room, right? It's just the guys in there, right? I'm not going to go sit here and name 8 of them. But you got a talented receiver room in there. Is DJ Lagway coming home? Maybe he's going home to Baylor, but no. Philo can be a game manager. That's what Summerall needs. His arm isn't any worse than Trask. Yeah, I don't think his arm's worse than Trask either. I'm just talking about, again, that's my concern. If you can go out, and again, Trask went into the SEC and balled out with that arm. I would argue that Philo has a little more zip on his passes than Kyle Trask. But Kyle Trask went into the SEC, balled out, was productive. I think Philo could probably do the same thing. I would love if Trammell beat out Philo, but we'll see. Wish them all the best. Again, I think physically Trammell Jones is better from what we've seen, the very limited snaps we've seen. Which again, like Aaron Philo hasn't thrown a pass against an FBS team since 2024. Trammell at least like threw passes against Kentucky, an SEC defense this year. So I'll be really interested. I think it's more of a battle than people give it credit for. I think a lot of people are just saying, "Hey, it's this and that's it." Like Philo's here to be QB1. Yeah, Philo's here to be QB1, but so is Trammell Jones. It's like Trammell Jones stayed to be QB1. So whoever it is, let's get it. Adam Trick will get a bag wherever he goes. Do you think we'd give it to him? I don't think so anymore. No. I think that you've got Emmanuel Ibadejo, you've got Cam James, you've got Jaden Woods back. I think it's tough to talk about making another significant investment in isn't a nose tackle, right? So I don't think so. As much as I love Adam Trick, right? Like you can go back a couple weeks. I was talking about him in the portal, and I was like, please go get him. Doesn't seem to be the case here. Buster Faulkner hypes me up on offense. Yeah, but that's the thing too, right? Like a lot of us we're talking about quarterback, wide receiver, running back. We're kind of just like, I think a lot of us are just going, hey, I trust Buster's offense to just get speed and space and work. Yeah, I don't know how you could say you need a top QB to compete. Will Griffin is the best we got. How can you say a kid that's never taken a college snap is the best? I don't get it. Did not have Low Growing Texas on my bingo card for this offseason. Crazy. Yep. I'll tell you what. I'm going to take a second to say this. Just because I do think it's important to say this for me, because I'm not going to lie, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this, okay? When everybody is now, like, everyone's buying into it. I'm going to take a second, just pat on the back, for not being someone that was so anti-John Summerall when he got hired. I'm going to do that, okay? That's all I want to do. I just want to do that for 1 second. It's just, I'm glad I wasn't anti-John Summerall when he got hired. I said I don't know if he'll work out. I don't know if he'll be successful, but I know he's a damn good football coach, and I'm comfortable with that. He's so far doing a good job of using the transfer portal, retaining the talent. If you can get the on-field product right, 2026 could be fun. 2027 could be dangerous. Brandon, is there still a chance we bring back Nashawn Montgomery? I'm torn on it. I think that there's a chance still. But I think the longer it takes, the less convinced I am that there's a chance, just because Florida keeps bringing in other receivers. Like at a certain point, can't do it, right? I don't know if he okay. Yeah, of course. Thank you again for the super chat. Thank you. My goodness. Okay, you're someone that's just no one ever needs to see what you say. So boom. Okay, we got Ray Graves Goats talking greasy in here. Said Miami better enjoy their little run because the Gators gonna own the state again soon enough. There we go. Just say might happen, right? Might happen. I wasn't anti-John either. Yeah, Q. We have Phoenix Riser. Weird without the sunglasses. It is weird. It feels weird.